going on, guys? It's Steve. I can't. Look, man. I'm in paradise right now in Florida. I'm from New York, so it's like beautiful. I was 80 degrees still, palm trees. I'm on the beach. I'm doing it right. And I'm sitting here watching games on League Pass. And what do I see? Carmelo Anthony, again, gets ejected from the game. Are you kidding me? And then Kyle O'Quinn, 20 seconds later, Derrick Rose is missing. No, he's in Chicago, so I think someone passed away in his family tragically or something sad happened. I'm not too sure on the Derrick Rose details. But are you kidding me? What the hell is going on with the New York Knicks? I'll sit here and I'll be honest and I'll say this. The New York Knicks are an absolute travesty. This is more embarrassing than it was last season, the season prior, where was it last season or the season prior when we won 19 games? The last 3 years. And then the year before that in 2013-14 when Melo was averaging 27, we missed the playoffs by 1 point. I think we lost by tiebreaker, some bullshit. But what is going on with the New York Knicks? What the hell? How can it be so hard to win a basketball game? How the hell you have Derrick Rose as your starting point guard? A top 10 point guard in the NBA. He may not be 2011 MVP, averaging 25 points, dunking on everyone. But he's averaging 17 points per game. We have Kristaps Porzingis averaging 20. And we have one of the league's best players of all time in Carmelo Anthony. And we can't even win a basketball game. What the fuck is going... I'm sorry for cursing, but what the hell is going on with the New York Knicks? Are we this bad? How did it get to this point where the New York Knicks are this depressing? What the hell is going on? We're falling apart. Carmelo Anthony has a shoulder injury. Derrick Rose is missing. I hope he's not missing. He's in Chicago, but they don't know why. I think someone may have passed away or something like that, so I feel bad for him. But are you kidding me? Like, what the? We have Joakim Noah, Justin Holiday, Lance Thomas, Hernan Gomez, Kuzminskis. We have a solid bench. We have great defenders. We have Courtney Lee, one of the league's best shooters, a great perimeter defender. But are you really going to sit there and tell me we can't even be a top seed in the East? We were third seed for like 4 days. Like 4 days, and then just no more top seed for you. It was 4 days and no more top seed. That's some absolute bullshit. 4 freaking days. And then it's no more top seed for you. The Knicks suck. Melo can't do anything. Kristaps Porzingis can't do anything. We're going to kick Melo out, everything. I think this is Melo's 3rd ejection this season. What the hell is going on that Carmelo Anthony has gotten ejected 3 times? When do you see a superstar to the level of Carmelo Anthony getting ejected? You don't. You see all-stars like DeMarcus Cousins. But Melo? This dude has been the face of the league for almost 2 freaking decades. Not the face, but one of the faces. For a decade and a half. And you're going to sit there and tell me he has 3 ejections in 35 games? We are like 10th seed in the Eastern Conference right now. The New York Knicks are an absolute travesty. And you know what? The Indiana Fakers are better than the New York Knicks right now. On paper, they're not, but for some damn reason, the New York Knicks can't win a game. Are you kidding me? The New York Knicks can't win 1 friggin' game. We lost 6 in a row. We won 1. What the? I know I said we can't win a game, but you know what I mean. Are you serious? We should be dominating like the Golden State Warriors, like the Cleveland Cavaliers. Heck, we should have a better record than the Toronto Raptors, than the Boston Celtics. We have Carmelo, Derrick Rose, Courtney Lee, Joakim Noah, and Kristaps Porzingis as our starting lineup. That's easily the third best starting lineup in the NBA. You had the Warriors, Cavs, and then the Knicks. And you're going to sit there and tell me that we're like 10th seed in the East at this moment? Carmelo Anthony got ejected again? Like, what the hell can I say? What excuse can I make now? What is going on? Literally. Melo got ejected, and literally it was like 30 to 40 seconds after, Kyle Quinn got ejected. So why the hell is this happening? What is going on? Are we that awful? Are the New York Knicks this bad? And the answer to this is yes. The New York Knicks are this bad. It's a travesty. It's embarrassing. We don't deserve to make the playoffs. We don't even deserve to be talked about. This is ridiculous. You know what the New York Knicks need to do on a serious note? You know what the New York Knicks need to do? Phil Jackson. You know, your boy's trying to make the league, and I could do some work on players like Curry and, Westbrook and Harden. They ain't no competition for me, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I play, Brooklyn's the Mecca. I've played against the best players in the world. You know what I mean? I could easily dominate these cats, Just sign me just give me a 10-day contract. I'll prove my worth. Then you can just sign me for a 6-year, $150 million contract. And we'll be winning like 5 chips in a row. Put Derrick Rose on the bench. We'll be good. We'll be good. But what the hell is going on with the New York Knicks? What excuse can I make at this moment for the New York Knicks? What excuse can be made? Can I sit there and say, oh, the Knicks, Melo's injured right now? Is that an excuse? The dude is still averaging 23, 6, and 3 with a bad shoulder. Unlimited, lowest minutes in his entire career. Career low in minutes. He's still averaging 23, 6, and 3. We have Kristaps Porzingis averaging 20 and 7. We have Derrick Rose averaging 17, 6, and 3. We have Courtney Lee, who's one of the best shooters in the NBA percentage-wise. He's a great perimeter defender. One of the best role players in the league. This dude's been in the league for 10-plus years as a role player. You know how rare that is? Most of these bum role players you see now, we won't see them in a few years. But Courtney Lee's one of those that stuck around. We have Brandon Jett. I don't like him. He takes stupid shots. He throws things up. But he's decent. He can pass the ball, but for the most part, he's a good player. But he pisses me off sometimes with his ridiculous shots. And for all those people saying Kristaps Porzingis is the best player in the world, Kristaps Porzingis, he's better than Melo, this and that. Listen to what Porzingis said. Porzingis said, and if you look up these stats. Porzingis shoots, I think, like 60% from the field when Melo's on the floor. When Melo's off the floor, he shoots like 33%. I wonder why. Porzingis scores less, almost close to 0 points per game when Melo's not on the floor. Obviously, that's when he goes off on the bench, not when he doesn't play at all, because obviously he still scores. But when he's on the bench, it's harder for him to score. You want to know why? I wonder why, because superstars make their players better. So it's not Melo, it's not KP. For those people saying we should have, we got to trade Melo, build around KP. I'm telling you guys this right now. I watch every single game. Kristaps Porzingis is not good enough to be a number 1 option on a championship contending team. He's not. I'm sorry, he's not. Most of his shots, top of the key. He gets scared when someone starts to confront him in terms of, let's go back and forth. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to shoot in your face. I'm going to dribble by you. He can't do it. He can't do it. He's not like, it's not like Melo and Kobe where if Kobe hit a shot, Melo's going to come back, oh, bam. Or T-Mac and Wade or LeBron and D-Wade or whoever the hell you want to talk about. Kristaps Porzingis, I have yet to see that from him. I'm sorry, he's a great player, but he catches it at the top of the key and throws up a shot. Or he'll get it in the post and throw up a shot. Yeah, you see the occasional crossover or whatever. But, guys, he's great, but he's not an NBA superstar. He has a lot of fans, but he's not an NBA superstar. I'm sorry, he's not that good. I'm a Knicks fan, but it's the truth. He's not a superstar. So what's the future for the Knicks? We'll still make the playoffs. Me being me, everybody wants to be like Steve. Let me stop. Me being me, I sit there and I say, you know what? We're still gonna make the playoffs. We will get out of it. You know, when in the playoffs come, the only team that can beat us in the best of 7 is the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I say things like that, and I truly believe it. But it's times like this where I doubt every single thing I say, and I start to say, you know what? Maybe all of these people were right. Maybe I'm biased as hell. Maybe the Knicks suck. Maybe Melo's overrated. Maybe Kristaps Porzingis is overrated. Maybe Derrick Rose is overrated, even though Melo's a 10-time All-Star. Melo's one of the best players of all time. Melo this, that, Melo that, Melo this, Melo that. You know what I'm saying. So I start to think, maybe you guys are right. You guys hurt my feelings. What the hell can I say? And by the way, I'm sorry for not replying to comments the last few days. I've been traveling back to New York and, back to Florida. So, yeah. Anyway. You guys hurt my feelings. I read those comments, I don't, I'll say some names like Landon Myers that, had to come at me the other day saying, oh, look at the Knicks, look at the Pacers, your bombs. What can I say in response to that? Because if you look at the stats, Paul George is averaging the same exact stat line as Melo, 23, 6, and 3. The only difference is Melo's playing less minutes, I'll say that. So when I look at things like that, I'm like, what excuse can be made right now for the New York Knicks? What excuse can be made? Because there is none. There's no excuse that can be made at this moment for the New York Knicks. I can't defend. What the hell am I going to say? How can I make a People are telling me, I'm reading these comments while I'm traveling. People are saying, Steve, you got to defend the Knicks. You got to defend Melo. How? What can I do at this moment to defend the Knicks? To defend Melo? Like, what the hell can I do at this juncture to defend anyone on the Knicks? What? The only thing I can say is Melo got ejected 3 times. He's averaging 23, 6, and 3 on limited minutes and a bad shoulder. But what the hell else can I say? Honestly, what can I come out and say that'll be so different that it'll be like, you know what? I was wrong. The New York Knicks are awful or whatever. I just lost my train of thought. It's that Florida heat, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the beach. Anyway. I'll end this video off like this. Phil Jackson. On a damn dare serious note. You better do every single thing in your control. You better do every single damn thing to get Chris Paul. Because we have the best chance in the NBA. We have a better chance than the Clippers re-signing, and we have the best chance in the league to get him. But if we don't, we'll probably never win a championship with Carmelo Anthony. I'll leave it at that. I'm done. I'm pissed off. It sucks being a Knicks fan. It does. But, on the flip side, we're the one and only team. The one and only team. I'm sorry for sucking my lip. I know that's annoying when people do that. I'm sorry. I don't know why I just did that last 30 seconds. I did it twice. I'm sorry. But we are the only team in the league to have... I just did it again. To have Carmelo Anthony. So I'll sit here and I'll say this. The New York Knicks will still make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Carmelo Anthony is still the 3rd best player in the National Basketball Association. I dropped the mic. 11 points will bring you